Eamon, Europe's largest research centre dedicated to preventing early miscarriage is being set up here in the UK. Now, there are 200,000 miscarriages in Britain every year, and early miscarriage is by far the biggest cause of pregnancy loss, but it's also the least understood. We're joined now by Valentina Daprile, who suffered 2 miscarriages. And Valentina, thank you for coming in to talk to us about us this morning. 2 miscarriages. We understand that you have to have a certain number of miscarriages before you go to your doctor and ask for the cause of it to be investigated. So it must have been a very confusing time for you. Did you find out why you were miscarrying?
I wish. No, both times I was told it's life, it's a natural way.
It's often explained away as nature's way.
Yeah, nature's way.
I'm sure doesn't help you.
Yes, it doesn't. In the first instance, you're thinking, why? Why me? Why nature is against me? And it's very upsetting.
Because to your mind, you're a fit and healthy woman, trying to have a family. So going to your doctor and trying to get an explanation, how useful was that? Were they helpful at that time?
No, they were quite clear that there was no explanation. And it was too early in the pregnancy to find out. I was probably about 5-6 weeks into the pregnancy, so they just said you just have to let it go and try again.
So you must be welcoming the start of this new research centre that's going to be set up to look into the causes, not just early miscarriage, but miscarriage in general.
Yes, because I am actually expecting a baby now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And that thought is always with me. Although I'm more than halfway through, you keep thinking, oh gosh, I hope everything is okay. Because you know, this is not, you don't take this for granted.
No, and especially if it's happened to you twice before.
Yes. It was always, thankfully, it always happened in a very early stage of pregnancy. So that is my only sort of reassurance in a way.
But the brilliant thing about this is that they're now saying, you know, however early, and you were saying, oh, well, at least it was early on, as if that was sort of, you know, lessened the pain in some way.
It was earlier on,
Don't worry, at least it was early on.
Yeah.
But now it looks like they're taking this really, really seriously.
Yeah. And I'm glad, and I think a lot of women will be glad of this, because it's very sad to be told, well, you know, there's nothing we can do. And you realise while you're miscarrying that you are. And that feeling of, you know, you feel powerless. There's absolutely nothing you can do in that moment. It's heartbreaking. And I guess in this society where we always want to control everything, you have no control over it. And it's hard to accept.
And that's the thing, I would imagine as soon as you discover you're pregnant, to your mind, that's it, you're pregnant. So whether it's an early miscarriage or a later miscarriage, it would be just as upsetting.
I think there is no difference. That sense of void is huge, and unless you've gone through, it's difficult to explain, and you keep asking yourself why. But then in the second instance, I don't know, there was a little voice telling me, you know, there's nothing you can do now. You need to let go of this and try to understand why this has happened. And I've given myself my own explanation. Nothing medical, nothing, you know, no doctors have helped me on this. It was my own research and sort of, you know, my gut instinct. But there's nothing, you know, there black and white that can tell me you miscarried because.
We are getting a lot of tweets in saying that people can't believe that a research facility hasn't been set up for this before, because 200,000 miscarriages in Britain every year. And it's not really something women talk about either, because it's not until somebody has had a miscarriage and they talk about it to someone that somebody else will go, I had a miscarriage as well.
Absolutely. But the first time I had it was before I had my son. And for me, it was a massive taboo. I didn't want my employer to know. I didn't want anybody to know. I felt ashamed, like as it was my fault, completely my fault. And self-blame was the first thing that came to mind. And for a long time, I felt that.
Well, we just feel love and protection towards you. Let us know how it goes. Yeah, we want to know.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Do you know if you're having a boy or a girl yet?
A boy.
A boy. Lovely. So you're going to have 2 boys. You've got your work cut out for you, Valentina.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Let's go to the break. We're back right after this.